Ed Bixby here from the Better Death Collective, standing at Peapatch Island at Fort Delaware in Delaware.
Fort Delaware is a harbor defense facility situated on Peapatch Island in the Delaware River. Designed by engineer Joseph Gilbert Totten, Fort Delaware served as a prison for political prisoners, federal convicts, and privateer officers. This facility was in use during the Spanish-American War, World War I, and World War II. However, Fort Delaware was most active from 1861 to 1865, when the nation plunged into a civil war. The Civil War was the deadliest war in America's history, resulting in the deaths of 640,000 to 700,000 Americans. Many of the deaths occurred in prisoner of war camps like Fort Delaware. Of the 400,000 Confederate and Union prisoners, 12,000 Confederates were imprisoned at Fort Delaware. Prisoners were packed into tight quarters, encouraging the spread of diseases like scurvy, pneumonia, and malaria. Meals were few and of small quantities, typically entailing bread, potatoes, and beef neck or rusty bacon. Starvation led to gang murder and even cannibalism in forts nationwide. Prisoners were assigned roles at Fort Delaware, being tasked with intense 12-hour labor on a daily basis. Fatigue, starvation, and disease led to the deaths of 2,700 Confederate prisoners at Fort Delaware. Many of these fallen soldiers are buried across the river at Finn's Point Cemetery in Fort Mott, New Jersey. Nazis from World War II are also buried at this cemetery.
Here's some food for thought. Could you imagine 10,000 Confederate prisoners on a 75-acre island in the middle of the Delaware Bay? Over 2,700 soldiers perished here, and 2,476 are buried across the river at Fort Mott at Finn's Point Cemetery. It's a sombering thought to imagine that these young men could not make it back to their homes, but at least they were given proper burial.